What's up, Kansas City Chiefs fans? How are you all doing? I'm doing great. Once again, bringing you exclusive updates about our team. Today, we've got an update on one of our key talents. And let me tell you, this news might leave you relieved, or at least hopeful. Do you remember that tense moment against the Los Angeles Chargers, when we saw our wide receiver Rashee Rice get taken off the field after a Mahomes interception? Everyone held their breath. Well, we've got some news about that injury, and maybe, just maybe, it's not as bad as it seemed at first. Curious? I'll tell you everything in just a moment. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go! So, let's rewind to the last game. The Kansas City Chiefs were on fire, moving to 4-0 for the season. But in the middle of all the victory celebrations, something sent a chill through the fan base. Our quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, threw an interception, and in an effort to fix the play, both he and Rashee Rice went after the defender. The result? Rice went down in pain and had to be taken off the field. That's when the worry kicked in. After all, losing a talent like him so early in the season would be a disaster, right? Our glorious head coach, Andy Reid, was asked about it after the game, and at first, he didn't have an encouraging update. Of course, Reid knows how to manage expectations, but no one was really sure what Rice's condition would be. Then, to make things worse, on Monday, the ever-reliable Adam Schefter, yes, that Adam Schefter tweeted something that only increased the uncertainty. There remains uncertainty about the extent of his injury, he said. Fans on social media started to speculate. Could it be something serious, like an ACL injury? Now, you know, anything involving the ACL puts the fan base in panic mode. But then came a glimmer of hope. Dr. David Chow, a respected sports injury expert, commented that the lack of a definitive report about an ACL tear could be good news. If there's no confirmation of a tear, there's a chance the injury isn't as bad. And he wasn't the only one saying this. Dr. Jesse Morse, another expert, also suggested that fans shouldn't give up on Rice just yet, especially when setting their fantasy football lineups for the week. Medical outlook and impact on the Chiefs. So, what does all of this mean? Well, when experienced doctors start saying there's still hope and no tear has been confirmed, that indicates Rice's recovery could be quicker than expected. A severe ACL injury could take him out for the entire season. But so far, stay tuned, that hasn't been confirmed. Now, with all this uncertainty, the Chiefs are in a waiting game. Let's imagine the following scenario. If Rice comes back before the playoffs, our offense will get a huge boost at the perfect time. Without him, we're depending on guys like Xavier Worthy, Justin Watson, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Don't get me wrong, these players are great, but let's be honest, none of them bring the explosive impact that Rashee Rice does. He's the best weapon Mahomes has, and having him back in time for the playoffs could be the difference between making it to the Super Bowl or not. Dramatic turn. Now imagine this, guys. You're watching the Chiefs dominate another season already thinking about another Super Bowl. But there's that lingering uncertainty. Will Rashee Rice be able to come back in time? This is the kind of twist that defines seasons. Remember how the return of injured players has made a difference in past years? Now think about how Rice could be a game changer in our quest for a third straight Super Bowl title. And you know how it is? When a player gets carted off the field like Rice was, no one can avoid the thought that the worst is coming. It's natural. But what we're learning now is that things might not be as bad as they seemed. We have to be thankful for medical advances and top-tier physical training. These guys have an incredible ability to come back stronger. And with the support system the Chiefs offer, Rice's recovery is in good hands. Rice's impact on the playoffs and future games. And let's be real, guys. If the Chiefs manage to avoid a serious injury for Rashee Rice and he comes back in time for the crucial moments, we're talking about a game changer. Last year, we saw how the absence of key pieces can impact a team's performance in the playoffs. Rice is the kind of player who stretches the field, opens up space for Mahomes, and forces opposing defenses to rethink their strategies. Right now, our offense looks solid, but in the long run, we're going to need all the weapons we have. And you know that without Rice, the offense becomes a bit more predictable, a bit less dynamic. So, getting him back is a priority. Just imagine Mahomes throwing to Rice in the AFC Championship game, that explosive connection taking us straight to another Super Bowl. The third championship is on the horizon, folks, and with Rice back, who's going to stop this team? Now it's over to you. What do you think about all this? Do you think we'll see Rashee Rice back on the field sooner than expected? Is his injury just a temporary setback, or could it cost us later in the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you expect from him when he returns. And don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for more updates. And share this with your friends who, like us, are hoping for Rice to come back flying in time for the playoffs. Let's go for that third championship, Chiefs Kingdom. See you next time.